Hello, today we're looking at Surrak Elusive Hunter. Very simple deck, which I really like to kind of detoxify myself from a lot of the complicated decks I normally make. 3 mana 4/3, can't be countered, trample. Nice. Whenever a creature you control or a creature spell becomes target of a spell ability, draw a card, opponent controls. So, a friend in Discord actually basically told me that this works when your creature spells get counted as well. So thank you, Rogue Warlock, for reminding me. This is why the Discord's really important, and members do get special access to the Discord. But also, I want to dedicate this video to Johnny, because Johnny, I didn't get around to making the other video you wanted, but I just wanted to just say thank you so much to you, Johnny. You're one of my biggest supporters as well over time. It's crazy how much you've supported me, so thank you so much. All my supporters, thank you so much. And if you want to get supporting, support me. Look at the description below, you can see, and you can join the community and just have a bit of banter. Sometimes we just talk about random crap, and it is funny in the Discord. But yeah, this video, mono green, smashy smash, loads of 1-drops to get a turn to Surrak, you know, Elvish Mystic, and Llanowar Elves, all that stuff. We've got a nice plethora of cards to help you draw cards, tribute to the World Tree. We've got Guardian Project. I wanted to have a really aggressive creature base, so there's loads of stuff for 5 power. I did a specific search: Power 5 or greater, Steel Leaf Champion, Wayward, Swordtooth, Pugnacious Hammerskull, Ronus, Lovestruck Beast. All these are just going to absolutely batter your opponent's gonads into nothingness. Their gonads it'll just be like dust. They won't have any left. It's just going to be an absolute paste. And Leyline Axe is going to make sure of that as well. We've got Overrun, which, you know what, sometimes when you just take Magic back to its original parts, where it's just creatures pump and attack, this is crazy. This is basically giant growth on all your creatures, right? And it can be silly, because with Double Strike, it's +6 power, really great. And we've got the brand new Nature's Rhythm, which is just, I think this card was an utter mistake. Green Sun Zenith, basically search for a card, creature card, put it in the battlefield. Well, yeah, fine. But also, cast it from the graveyard. So it's basically got flashback, but it's called Harmonize, so it's got flashback, but you could also convoke. So Harmonize, you cast it from your graveyard for X quad green. You could tap a creature to reduce the cost by X. It's even more powerful than flashback in some ways, because you can so it's delve from the graveyard, sort of, but with convoke. I don't know, this is a combination of stuff, but yeah, it's a very fun bashy deck, and I think Surrak's really good. Surrak is just a nice way to just pressure the opponent. It doesn't look like much, does it? On paper, it doesn't look like that much, but the trample is a really great vehicle for equipment. So if you want to put equipment, you can, but I focus more on just big baddie creatures punching my opponent's face, pulverizing them into dust. So let's get into today's video. Like, subscribe, help support me, and thank you once again to all my supporters, especially the big ones. You know who you are. We talk a lot. So let's go. Oh my god, I hate facing Ivy. It's the most annoying deck in all of the world. It's so annoying, just F off. Oh my god, people just want to piss me off. I legitimately think that is real. In the current world, with everything going on, there's legitimately people that do just want to piss people off. That's the way it be. Do we whack the shit out of Elvish Mystic here? Let's attack first. So they're going to have 3 mana. I think we should get into the north. Fighter. Let's get rid of their mana. I know that seems like a really, really weird move, but you got Bolt the Bird. And then next turn, maybe Surrak 1 or Surrak 2. I don't know. Surrak, or maybe this. If we get the 5th land, we can go for a 5 mana 8/8, which is going to be delicious. They're going to go for Triton Wavebreaker instead. Okay. As long as this opponent is a creature, it has prowess. Did they... I wonder why they went for that. They probably just don't... They wanted to play Ivy in the same turn. They could do something else, right? combat research on both. That's really frustrating. It's just two Surraks, guys, isn't it? Nothing to see here. Nothing to be worried about here. Oh, they're going to draw cards like a mofo, aren't they? And I fear as though we've lost all of our momentum here. Although Elder Gargoth does have reach, so they use a removal spell. I just need a land. Give me the land, we're green. Every time I get the Kami out, I feel as though we then lose traction later on. I thought Ivy players were meant to be fast. This is just bullshit. Just play the thing on top of the... Ugh, Gem Razor on top of... Ugh. They're just giving him quadruple strike. Okay, 17. Please give me a land, please. And of course they draw on top of that. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, that's actually kind of good. It's a race against time to kill the Ivy. They're down to 1. They are gonna die. So they target any of our... Whenever opponent casts an unleash spell, creatures in your library get bigger, 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 bigger. And if they okay, so if they target our guys, we draw a card. If they play an unleash spell, our creatures get bigger. If they don't deal with Surrak, that he's going to kill them. If they don't deal with this, they can block. This... Oh. Rune of Flight. Okay, well, they're already flying on that one. They're on 1 life. They're on 1 life. I don't know why I've got the Toys R Us theme song in my head. This is what happens when you tapped into the alternate realities. Come on! Lion Umbra. Am I dead? That's 16. You son of a gun. Prowess, flying, vigilance. Oh, I think we just about did it with the haste. Yeah, no. They can block 2 things, but they can't block all the things, I don't think. Oh, that was quite a crazy game, wasn't it? What the hell is that deck making 7/7 Dinosaur Robot Monkey Pigeon Galaxy Brain Ultra Beast like that? What even is that deck now? Mono Green versus Sultai Hatred. That's pretty good for that deck. +1/+1 double strike trample. I don't really know how we're going to deal with this, apart from speed. So, there's that. Next time, do we ramp or do we go for the Emerald Medallion? I'm thinking Emerald Medallion because that's a good question. Do you go for the thing that adds mana or do you go for the thing that Yeah. Yeah, I think we go for this. Because then next turn we can go Rampant Growth and Surrak. Psychic Frog. Yeah, Rampant Growth. We definitely want to get like Elder Gargoth and stuff out so we can block easier. And the fact that this can't be countered is actually really quite nice too. I don't know why opponent is looking at it here. When you play Commander, you should probably look at the Commander before you keep your hand and stuff. Because if they're just looking at him now, they could have a free spell, the Flare of whatever, to make me sacrifice a creature by sacrificing their own Psychic Frog. Could it be that's the play? Oh my god, Yugi. So, I recently went to Japan. Look at these cool things I've got. Biohazard. This is the Japanese Resident Evil 1 on PS1. I can't play this, but it's just a bit of nostalgia. I also, just to prove I'm a Final Fantasy fan, look at this. Final Fantasy VIII, Japanese, only 1,000 yen. That's a bargain. That's £5. Or like $6 or $7. Crazy. And Japanese people, they like to keep their things really nice. So these are second hand, but my god, they're very beautiful condition. At the beginning of your second main phase, if this is tapped, return. What's the downside of this card? Return a land. There is no downside to that card, is there? So this costs 6. Let's go for the Pugnacious Hammer Skull and the Ronus. Let's make it difficult for our opponent here. Then we can swing in. Now they may choose to discard 2 cards to trade here, but I don't know. That feels a bit rubbish. Or 3 cards. Wait, how many do they need to survive? 3 cards for this to survive. Are they really doing this? That's crazy. So they're discarding... What? So they just discarded 3 cards to kill my guy. That feels very excessive. I suppose they're going to equip Double Strike onto it and then draw 2 cards when it hits me, maybe? Okay. 3 to do that, though. If it's tapped, return a land. They're going to give a creature flight. This is definitely net deck because I've seen someone literally the other day do the exact same thing. Psychic Frog with Kotus, so it's definitely a big creator that's just spread their seed around the internet. And people are just sucking it up like a bunch of people. A bunch of people that like to copy big creators and just do the same stuff over and over again. Veil of Summer. Let's go for this. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get through this because the bloody indestructible is horrific. I mean, we have indestructible as well, to be fair. If they give the Psychic Frog... Oh, jeez. This is really horrendous here. Double Strike. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black. Oh, that's a shame. So they're going to be able to get 3 cards twice. And I think from there, I'm not going to do anything. Okay, so they didn't get anything there. And it connives as well. That is actually crazy. So it gets bigger each time. So they get a... Oh, the Beanstalk, and they can Horrific Assault. This is not good. It's a really painful deck to face. And I was literally just saying in a comment earlier today about how obnoxious this guy really is. I think we just attack with all, seeing as we can't block Kotus anyway. How obnoxious to also hold priority in my turn. You've done your thing, now it's my freaking turn. Come on. So we've got all these things, but we can't actually seem to really get through very easily at all. So they're going to block there. Okay, they're going to block there. Okay, they're going to change. And they want to keep the cards in their hand, okay? 12. So they're going to deal 5, that's 11. Can we really... So this costs 6, and we still only have 5. God damn it. I don't really know what to do. I think we'll just go for Surrak and then pass with the Elusive. And it's got a stun counter on this dinosaur, so... since that's not able to do much, let's just do this. And... I think I'm just going to leave this hexproof up. I could just go for the Outcaster there, but I feel as though that's going to not work very well. And, Damnation. Nice. So that didn't pan out for them. Oh. Double strike. Oh, that's enough then, isn't it? Yeah. So they can still kill me after everything. So why did they even use the damnation there? Yeah, it's a shame. So now they can just steal all of our stuff. Yeah, I tried. They've won. We can't do anything about it, so we must well move on. That's a shame. Well, the algorithm keeps giving me a Boreal Grazer, or the Shuffler, should I say, sorry. Another Mardu deck. That's 2 Mardu decks. Weird how some things just are more popular. So yeah, this is the fabled play where you go 3 lands turn 1. Imagine we had this out with the Lotus Cobra as well. Be absolutely crazy. It's not even just 3 lands, right? It's 3 lands and a guaranteed 4th on turn 2. That's very difficult for the opponent to keep up, because they're just going one at a time. But you know what? We can still lose horrendously, so there's still time to mess up. Don't you worry. Elusive Hunter. So they do have any targeted removal here. We hopefully will get our next land drop, which will just really beautifully help us play Vorinclex. Conway Garrison. Okay. So we could just go for something for 6 mana here. Which I think is probably better because we've got more mana here. We might as well use it. What you got there? Buttons? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Let's go for the Bramble Armor Brawler because it's just a bit different and I want to... I'll put them over there. They're on the table over there. I really want this to work, but I don't know. It's too fast. Yeah. Is it the commander? Probably not. It's the Lotus Cobra, isn't it? It's the Lotus Cobra. Let's go. We've got turn 1 Grazer. Turn 1 the Grazer. Oh, we love grazing. Grazing around. That's what we do. Grazing. I'm always grazing. I don't know what that means. You know when you say words so much, it loses all meaning, and you start to wonder. Don't know why you wonder, though. Surrak. Surrak? Alright, we'll go for Surrak. Is it going to be Mana Tithe? Mana Tithe. You know what? Because they took priority there, I'm going to send them a message. So basically they spent a card to remove his abilities, but they're still going to be hit in the face. Let's go. We're being punished now. We played a land and they don't even land left. Let's make the Grazer something. Let's make him something to be cautious of. Permanents you control counters have Ward 1. Oof. Oh. What's going on here? Okay, just random things. I really need a 4th land, please. Blade Splicer creates a 3/3. That's naughty. Settle the Wilds. Okay. Well, we kind of got a land drop. Put a counter on here. And that's got first strike. So let's hold off for now. I'm not happy about going into that. I think the Gem Race is going to be nice because we can like mutate onto here and then kill the Heraldic Banner, I think. Okay, that changed things slightly. Basri. Oh my god, 3-1? What's going on here? Do this. Over the top. I think we need to get rid of this Heraldic Banner because that is irritating. Counter. I think we just need to be aggressive, don't we? Let's just be aggressive here. That's 11 damage. That's half the life unless they block. Okay, so next time they can still go for the Elspeth and make a crap load of things. The ward is going to mean they can't kill one of our guys. Stram's expertise. Oh, nuts. That's a lot of stuff. That is a hell of a lot of stuff, guys. I'm scared, Mr. Stark. Land. I still think we just keep going in. Trample. Bada bing, bada boom. That's 12. Trample's making it very difficult for them. And because they don't have 6 mana, they still can't target our guys. So we could just go for Elder Gargaroth. So they could place Elspeth Stormslayer and then just kill the Elder Gargaroth, but if they don't, then we've got Trample. So we'll see what they do. Or she could just make 2 1/1 dudes. Or put counters on all the creatures. Right, okay, so that actually worked out in our favour, I think. What? Oh, it's got first strike, isn't it? Son of a... Oh my god, that's a lot of guys. Holy shit. That's scary. Oh, they've got first strike. No, okay, we're in a hell of a lot of trouble now. 7/7. Jesus! That's a lot of stuff. That was a lot of counters. Okay, let's swing in here. So the 8/8 trample with lifelink. That's going to be nice, I guess. You have to block with a lot of stuff. Holy crap. It's quite the trade. Oh my goodness. Killtacular! That's quite funny, actually. But yeah, they've got so many cats. Oh my god. How the hell are we going to get through this? Oh no, they're going to make 4 1/1s each time now. Freaking hell. Oh my god, they're going to go for the counters. And flying. What the hell? Well, this has been a crazy game, guys. I don't think we can win anymore. 20 cats. Oh, God, sick, man. I think the only way we can really maybe just let's see what Rishikar's expertise gives us. 20? That is mental. I don't know. Back to company. Oh, we did so well early on, but they just absolutely obliterated us. Okay. Veil of Summer. Yeah, nothing saves us anymore. Oh, well, I was quite confident. I was quite confident. I mean, we can equip Surrak with Shadow Spear, give him a counter, but that's a 0 to put. As if that's just 0 to do that. 0. Put a counter on everything and they all go flying. Who designed this card? They basically wanted money from Wizards, didn't they? Ah, that's such a shame. What the... How can this... I've never seen so much token generation in my life. Even with Double Strike, that would have been a challenge. Why is it dealing damage to stuff when it has run out of power? Weird. Yeah. You remove that. Yeah, we're going to concede because they're just going to Alpha Strike here. Yeah, that's a real shame. The combination of Elspeth with Mondrak, double, and then the cats making clones as well. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Turn 1 drop again. Weirdly consistent with these guys. The Arboreal Greys or the Kami. I think they're both quite a bit better in multicolour decks because if you play a dual land, it's going to come untapped anyway. So this is really great for those types of decks, but I mean, obviously, mono is still good. A turn 2 Surrak is not something that I'm going to be sad at playing. Goshen Tai, are they going to actually keep any of the hands they choose? Oh, boy. Just going to have a quick nap. All right, there we go. Nap over. Opponent decides to actually keep hand. Next turn. What do we go for? Maybe the Surrak. Unless the Sawtooth allows us to play an additional land, but we'll see. It's very tempting. But I think Surrak is fine here. Because the Sawtooth can't attack anyway. We'll see how it goes. We can fight something. What's the toughness 4? So yeah, one of our dinosaurs can kick its ass. Hunter's Insight to draw lots and lots and lots. So obviously board wipe would be very terrible. Very terrible indeed. Down to 19, we've got some decent cards. Hunter's Insight. I mean, maybe I should have done that to just draw 4. Maybe I'm too greedy. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Maybe drawing 4 was just more reliable there, but also it doesn't mean that we wouldn't have played the Wayward Sawtooth, right? Goshen Tai of Hidden Cruelty. Pay to do stuff. Death Touch means we're going to lose one of our guys. Death Touch. Waits target creature. Yeah. Let's just see what they do. If we get rid of this, I'm kind of happy with it. Wow, we're just going to draw 4 then. Thank you. Clearly they want to kill stuff with this. And we've got the lands we needed, which is just really wonderful. Upkeep. Okay, that was pretty awesome. That meant we've got some even better support network now. If we have a bit more mana, we can give something 2 counters and trample, which is nice. And I think saving the fight spell for the Goshen Tai is probably good. With toughness, X or S is equal to the shrines. Okay, fine. Fine. Draw more cards. Draw more card. Play more land. This is a beautiful synergy we have going on here. So, we'll do the fighting. He's trample. I think we're gonna swing in and see what they do. 5 is 1/3 of their life total. They do not. That is crazy. 5, 6, 7. Let's go for Surrak again. We'll keep the questing beast back as a finishing blow, I think. Now, interestingly, they didn't leave back something in the graveyard, which means they don't have any resurrection, thoughts of resurrection just yet. Pondens are looking to draw some cards, but they're going to potentially just die, right? I don't know why they keep looking at this Colossal Majesty. They can't kill it with this effect. They've only got 2 toughness. Oh! Sorry, my forgiveness. It's each of them shrine. I'm thinking of the creatures. No, okay. No, that's my bad. They include all shrines, don't they? Yeah. Sure thing. So now they can't block with this. And I think we can just win with the Argonasaur. Yeah. Cycle. Trample Indestructible goes on here. Insane. And then we'll have it fight to reduce 2 blockers damage. And that's game, right? Because they can't actually block this with the questing beast. And we get a counter anyway, so... Oh, beautiful. That black shrine was tricky. Yeah, I was just thinking of the creatures, but it counts all shrines. And these are shrines. Yeah, my apologies. Oh, nice. That black shrine did do some work. And I think if we got any longer, we would have been in some trouble. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.